Welcome to Mystical Journeys readings. I'm guided to do a reading on ancestral generational lineage healing for the collective. What is the collective healing from an ancestral generational point of view? So what is the healing? What needs to be healed? We are living at a very important time in our story right now. And some of you are here to support the earth with your energies, with your beautiful energies. Some of you are way showers. Some of you are teachers in your own rights. Some of you are walking the path of bringing the new way showers, visionaries. So, and with that responsibility comes the healing that we need to be doing on a personal perspective to break generational patterns, the old patterning on our personal lives, in our personal lives, and on the planet in general. So I'm going to use the Oracle Path deck to tune into this reading and to give us what the energetic healing and what is needing to be healed at this point in time, and what is coming up for addressing, what needs to be addressed at this point in time. This is a timeless reading. It's a timeless reading. When you see this reading, you are meant to see this reading. If you're enjoying the reading on this channel, please consider subscribing, like, and share with your community. So let's get on with the reading. So we ask our ancestors, our guides, all of our teams, all of our spirit teams to be here present. And we ask for truth and accuracy to be obtained. What patterns, what repetitive patterns need to be broken from an ancestral lineage point of view? Please give us what the collective need to heal, what is coming up at this point in time, and how we need to move forward, and what we are moving forwards with. Ask our higher selves to be here present, and for truth and accuracy to be obtained throughout this reading. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Communities, community, tree of circles, tree of circle. This is tree of pentacles. So the tree of pentacles on a traditional deck is about working with other people, connecting with other people, working and connecting with other people. So community is very important. I think this card came out in one of the readings that I did recently. Community is important. I feel with these cards, going to our healing the community lineage, healing the lineage, connecting with our own lineage and with our cosmic family as well. I feel this card is also highlighting the Samhain, the Samhain period, 31st of October as well, where the veil between our world and the other world is thinner. So it's going back, but more importantly, what this card is indicating on this reading is going back to connecting with your ancestors beyond the veil. Connecting with ancestors beyond the veil. Whatever your ancestor is, I feel these are ancient lineages, connecting with that community and working with your ancestors. So we know that our ancestors are with us. They are within us. We are them and they are us. But because we have the physical body to express in this physical life, we are their hands and we are their feet. We are a physical expression of them with this tree of circles, with this tree of pentacles. We are the physical expression of them. And I feel with the snow, there's something about the cold, something about the coldness. Some of you, your ancestors have been locked in. You've forgotten them. They are buried under the coldness of our forgetfulness, under the coldness of our amnesia. When you bury something under ice, you don't necessarily see it until you take it out into the warmth, until you pay attention to it. So they are saying there's the importance of connecting with our lineage, with our star being, our cosmic aspect, our cosmic ancestors, to connect with them, to truly connect with them. So to some of you, this might be physically finding out about your lineage, your roots, and what has impacted your lineage. So to some of you, this might be true research work, deeper research work, to dig deep under the mantle, to dig deep information, dig deep under the piles of information, doing some research, analytical work. I also feel that the eyes is also an indication of analytical, the mind, doing mind work, research work. And I also feel that to some of you, you might be connecting to the spirit of your ancestors. It may mean that you connecting to the spirit of your ancestors to understand how they've lived their life, what sort of generational pattern did you inherit from your ancestral lineage, and what needs to be broken. You see the ice. The ice is an indication you have to break the ice in order to get to the bottom. What pattern needs to be broken? What ice needs to be broken in order to free you, in order to free us, in order to free yourself from the hold of those generational patterns. So this is an individual work, and it's also a global and collective healing as well. So what pattern need to be broken? See the ice. What pattern need to be broken in your lineage, in your in your generation. And some of you might be getting this message from through dreams. Some of you might be connecting to them through the lands, by traveling to different lands, connecting to your lineage in that way, and thus healing the lineage. The cosmic star being, our cosmic family. We have star families too. Give me more. What's next? To bring this new beginning. So you are, wow, this is the Queen of Stave. And the Queen of Stave is Pentacle. I did a reading not long ago. This is what comes out. To bring the newness, to stand tall. I feel the Queen of Stave is passion. To be passionate about your lineage, to heal. So this is the healed version of you after breaking that generational curse through connecting with your own lineage, connecting in any way. And it doesn't have to be spiritual connection. It can be through research, again, mind work, analytical, breaking the ice, digging into the piles of the past to connect with your ancestors and to bring that healing. So this is a cauldron of transformation, a cauldron of healing, to heal and to emerge fully as your ancestors embodied. Because remember, you are the ancestors' physical hands, physical body. You are the ancestors embodied in this physical realm. So the healing is required from our lineage in order to bring the wisdom of our ancestors, the life, back, and to uphold that wisdom anew in this new age and share, embody that lineage. On the land, express your emotion. You can see the water behind. You can see the water. And also the white signifies purity. Purity. But you can also see the white on the ice as well. So it's a white ice. But what is different from the white here is that it's flowy, it's warm. It's warm. It's the purity of it. There's nothing hidden. So this is the healed version of those of you that have broken ancestral, because you are standing in your power now. You are standing in your power as the way shower, as the visionary for the future. And you are bringing this, expressing this, and sharing your wisdom and knowledge. The passion is sharing your wisdom and knowledge after your healing. You are radiating this wisdom, holding that with your intuition. You are radiating this wisdom. I just feel that this is the sun as well. This is the embodiment of the sun. So, and to some of you, you might have a background. You might have your ancestry. You might have your ancestral background, your ancestry in Egypt, in Africa, in any of the people of color diaspora, right? And to some of you, you might be learning ancient wisdom, Kemetic wisdom as well. And you might be offering that, and that could be your offering to the world, But this card is an indication of the healed version. If you are here as a generational curse breaker, this is a card that indicates that you've healed yourself, you have more wisdom now. So the snake is a symbolism for wisdom, ancient knowledge, ancient knowledge. And the red signifies the earth. The root chakra also means that you are grounded in that wisdom, in that knowledge, with holding the torch of the healed version of you, of your ancestral lineage, and being the master or mastery, and standing tall in the wisdom, the medicine, the wisdom of the healing, having broken the ancestral curse in your own lineage. You stand tall as the wisdom holder, as the wisdom holder. Wow. Two of stave. And this is the vision. So I did say that some of you are visionaries. Some of you are visionary. Two of stave. So you've now given, haven't healed yourself. You've now shared this knowledge, share this knowledge across the world, across vast lands. And it's really bringing that goodness. You're grounded in your surrounding. You're grounded within your own self. And notice that this person is sitting on a four-legged bed, and 4 indicates stability, foundation in yourself. You're grounded in yourself. After this time of healing, you are now settled and grounded in yourself. Knowing that you've given the information, you've sent the information. I feel like some of you could be also here thinking about considering or thinking about how you can share this message, how you can share your truth far and wide, because you're now in your truth now. You're now embodying your truth after healing. You're now embodying your truth. And I feel that here some of you could be alone as well. Some of you could be alone because of the work that you've done. You separate yourself from the crowd. You are separated by design from the crowd, because why? You have broken that generational curse within your own lineage, your own ancestry. And you can see how with the white as well, she is now purified as a result of that work. She is pure of heart. And this is an indication too of people who are here as the chosen. And it doesn't mean by being the chosen, it doesn't mean that you are better than someone else. It just means that your walk, your path on this life has been cut out, has been set out for you. And therefore you walk a different path to all of your family members. You are separated from your family members to do this work, from your loved ones to embark on this journey as the generational curse breaker in your family, in your world, in your community. I just want to pull a clarifier card here, clarifier card for some of these, because the ancestors are just giving me information on information, and I can go on. I can go on talking about the download, giving this message. What's the clarifier card here? Let's get some clarifier cards, spirits. Ancestors, give me some clarifying cards here for this. So this is an exemplar of the arrow. Exemplar of the arrow. So this, I'm using the Medicine Woman's deck. So as an exemplar of the arrow. So some of you, I feel that what they are giving me with this card is that some of you are yet to realize that you are here as the chosen one, i.e. the generational curse breaker, that Wayshower, that initiator, that teacher. And this could be a teacher to your own family as well if they choose to listen. So some of you are realizing that some of you don't even know that you are yet. And I feel that some of you already know who you are. And some of you don't know that you're here to be doing this. That's one of your purpose as a Wayshower, a generational curse breaker. The 9 of arrows. So this is the 9 of arrows. Again, this card is coming out upside down. The 9 of arrows is the 9 of swords. So, and swords are generally where we have in the traditional tarot deck is an indication of someone who is stressed, who has anxiety. But meaning that this card is upside down is a good indication of this place, because you've done the work. So to some of you that have done the work on your own generational and lineage work, the ancestral and lineage work, you can see fully now. You're not like, you've accepted your role here. You've accepted your role as the generational curse breaker, as the Wayshower, as the chosen one for your own lineage, to do this work for your lineage. And therefore you are not you don't have any anxieties about it. You're okay with people not liking you. You're okay with being different. So some of you are here to be different, and you're different from your other family members. You're different from the clan. You're different from the country. You're different from you're different. You're really different from what the world has not seen. And some of you have accepted that. And some of you may have been called crazy, you may have been called different type of name, but you are okay with that, because why? You know your greater purpose now. You know what you're here to do, and you're just getting on with it. And spirit is supporting you. The ancestors are supporting you. They are happy. The ancestors are supporting you. They've come out to help you here, and they are behind you. And that's why you can stand tall. And it doesn't matter what people call you, what people say to you, it's not impacting you. And some of you, this is the Harvest card, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel, to be honest, I want to, because even this card, this card came up upside down, but I just want to put this card upright, because I feel like this is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. It harvests. To those of you that have been doing this work on your ancestry, have been the generational curse breaker, that no matter what, this is your destiny. This is your destiny and you are moving forward with it. And because of that, you are supported always. You may be alone. You might think that you are alone, but you are not alone. You are always supported. The resources, and some of you, I feel with this card, some of you might be thinking that, okay, whereas you might be in a corporate job, and you don't know how to move out of the corporate job. You don't know how to move from your regular job to go on the path of this of this course breaker, of this light walker. Shall I call that light walker as well? Of this light walker, of the chosen one for your lineage. Some of you are concerned about that. How will you make money? How will you, is there money in this? I feel Spirit is saying yes. When you start to embark on this path, you are always supported. You are always supported. There is enough resources for you on this planet, because why? It is your destiny to be on this path. It is destined for you to walk this path. And as you take the steps, the wheel is turning for you. And ultimately, you reap the harvest of your hard work. Let me get the message. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What's the message that you want to give to the collective? What is the message for the collective? Those that are doing the generational curse, the ancestral curse breakers, the way showers, the initiators. What is the message for them? What's the message? They are saying go with the flow. Go with the flow. And this is exactly the journey. Going with the flow in this work. You cannot plan. We cannot mind plan strategically, because why? This journey is led by Spirit. And thus going with the flow opens up. Going with the flow opens up the connection to the ancestors. How and where you will be, how you are going to do this work will be uniquely different, guided by your ancestors, by your lineage, as you connect more with them. And I see some of you connecting with water, working with water, as well, working with some of the elements, air, water, and fire, going with the flow. Some of you, water could be important in terms of doing your ancestral work. Another message, please. Inner knowing. What did I say? You know. That is why you should go with the flow, because you will be guided. You will be guided on this journey of ancestral healing. And magic. What did I say? Magic. The magic is all around you. You are being given. That magic is activated. So you see this person accepting the light from the ancestors, from their lineage. You see them accepting this. So this could be some of you now realizing that you are the holder, as the holder of the sacred wisdom of your lineage, of your ancestors. It's incumbent on you that you're doing this work, that you need to do this work. So it's go with the flow, inner knowing, and you are the magic. And the more you walk on this journey, The harvest is for the taking. There's the abundance that will open up. The abundance open up to you as you walk this path of your ancestral lineage healing. It's really a beautiful reading. And those of you who are aware of who you are, Spirit is saying embrace this journey, because you know you made that decision. You know within yourself that you're here for more. You know this innately. And they are saying there's no plan. You don't need to plan anything. You just open up to the flow and go with the flow. You will be guided by your inner knowing to the magic on this path, because you have been acknowledged by your ancestors. You have been acknowledged. And I feel that some of you will be doing some moonwalk as well. You are the light bringer of your lineage. You are the light bringer. You are the light walker in your family, in your lineage, in your ancestors. So it's incumbent on you to walk this path. Thank you, Spirit, for that additional message. Thank you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please share with your friends, share with other people who might be in similar situation, but they just want to be acknowledged. They just want to be seen. They just want to be appreciated. Share this reading. And thank you for listening.